is the way you can find your safe spot. So again, this is a tornado warning for Rowan County until 2:45. You can see this is part of a larger squall line that really blossomed up here in the last hour or so. It started right around 1 o'clock, and we saw these thunderstorms fire up. A lot of hail has been coming out of these storms as well. Let's go ahead and bring you back down onto our specific storm in question here. And so again, we're going to take you back down here into Rowan County. There again is the overall look of the storm, again approaching Highway 60 at this point. For you folks there, again, north of Moorhead, you are looking at one nasty, ugly storm if you are looking to the north. If you're in Moorhead or there toward Clearfield, here's the latest updated image. So that's your hail core right there. The tornado is not in the worst looking part of the storm. If this storm is tornadic, it's going to be in this area here that comes off to the southeast of that hail core. So again, we are running just a few miles to the north of Moorhead. In fact, just to give you an orientation of where we're seeing that hook to Moorhead, there you go. That should come in, there we go. So again, Highway 60, that's Big PV Road, as again, we were just talking about that in just a second, Big PV or Big Perry Road. You got Haldeman sitting over here, you've got Hayes Crossing, Seas Boulevard, you're going to eventually, or Seas Brook, Seas Branch is what will be the next in line. So the attributes from this storm again, and we're going to look at, again, why this was issued. There we are. So for Jackson, and let's again look at the storm relative velocity. There is your couplet, your reds and your greens. So red away from the Jackson radar, the green going toward it. And that looks like it's now just past Highway 60, just south of Gates. So that is giving you your orientation of where you are. It's like you got Christie Creek down there to the south, Rodburn. So again, you got Rodburn Elementary out that way. So it's passing now just east of Rodburn by just a few miles. So this storm is indeed on its way. Looks like now passing just to the east of Moorhead. There again, you get the outline of the red there of the warning. There is your rotation point right in there. And again, from Moorhead, you're talking, it's just a couple of miles away. So from where we're looking at that rotation point, it is about 3.5 miles away from Moorhead, but it is moving to the southeast. So it is going to scoot past Moorhead, but it is now going to be heading into the eastern part there of Rowan County, and eventually will clip part of Elliott County as well. There again, your reflectivity display. And again, everything is going to be inflow there, outflow comes around this way. So there again is what we are looking at in terms of how the storm is structured. So again, as we're trying to find ways for you to stay safe, again, remember that's a tornado warning until 2:45. Maybe a little different way of looking at how find a way to stay safe. You look at your house here, and we'll go ahead and do a cutaway here for you. And you want to be in the interior part of the house. Now again, if you've got the basement, you go there, but otherwise you're aiming for some place in the middle of the house. You don't want to be on a place that has an exterior wall. So here we show it as an interior bathroom. Could be a closet, could even be a staircase in the middle of the house. But again, you want to find some place where you can get, where there's good sturdy walls in place, and some place where you can take shelter inside. And again, you see the doors. Close all of those doors to make sure your house is compartmentalized. Heaven forbid the worst happens and a tornado is able or does hit the house. If you've compartmentalized, you lessen the chance of catastrophic damage from that. So again, just another way to try and stay safe for you. Again, we're looking here at 2:20 for a storm that is passing a few miles to the northeast of Moorhead. The folks at the Weather Service office in Jackson issued the tornado warning that is in effect until 2:45. For all the kids, and again, we've got everybody at home right now. For kids who have been with Bill's Weather 101, what we tell you to do, and we tell you about the sea duck, but the first thing we do is know what to do as the storm is, before the storm gets there. Don't panic. So we're giving you time now. If you are east of Moorhead there, you are looking at, again, time to get to where you need to be. Don't dilly-dally, but get to your safe spot. Don't panic, but get to that interior part of the house. You want to make sure, if you have a bike helmet, grab it and get it with you to your safe spot, and that'll help to for you to be able to stay safe. If we're going to track, that's going to track the hail core of the storm. In fact, let's go ahead and track the, we'll do the, actually where if the storm is tornadic, where it is likely to be. So we'll start it here. It's moving at about 30 miles an hour. Yeah, it didn't drop. So there we go. That's going to be a little slow anyway, so let's clear that one off and try that for you again. So we start that right there where the hook is. we go. So again, that is focusing on the hail core and not on where there is the possibility of the rotation. That's a better track for you. But again, not showing any towns within that track. We'll come in a little closer here for you. Again, this is going to be passing just to the east of Moorhead. So again, you've got Christie here. You can see Seals Branch. You've got Open Fork Road, Christie Creek. These are all the places that could be within the track of that storm over the next 15, 20 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less than that. Again, it is passing by US Highway 60, very close to the community of Gates is where we are seeing that. And with that, let's see if we've got any shear rate showing up yet. No, we still don't have any of that showing up either. So again, we'll go back to the storm relative velocity. Your reds and your greens a little bit less intense than it was. In fact, it's just updated. So again, passing very close to Christie Creek. For you folks there, that is where the storm is going. Williams Branch, Elliotteville. Again, very close to where this storm may end up being. And again, we're using the Weather Service radar out of Jackson for this at this point in a way to help you get a little bit closer idea with the radar. We're pushing about 70 miles away with our radar, so the Jackson radar is a little bit closer and a little bit more, got smaller pixels that we're working in, so it's a little bit more accurate. So again, from Jackson, we're not showing you anything in terms of beyond just that threat shield. I'm going to leave you with a reflectivity display, just a regular radar display here, and I'll zoom it back out for you, give you the whole big picture of the state just for a second, because I want to check one thing. Since we are social distancing here and the weather office is an army of one right now, for me to check a little data real quick. All righty. Storm was at 2:22, so that's a couple of minutes ago. Latest from the Weather Service office in Jackson is that they were showing it moving southeast at around 35 near Halderman. It looked like it was going to be a little south of Halderman at that point. So again, that's all we've got is radar indicated. There may be some damage on I-64 near mile marker 143. So mile marker 143 on I-64, so that's going to be in Rowan County. There is a spotter report of damage with that storm. So again, we are talking the tornado warning for folks that are in Rowan County, and that's going to be in effect until 2:45. So let's come back into our storm here. And with that, there's Moorhead. So again, the storm now well to the east of Moorhead. You folks in Moorhead, you're okay. You can relax from this storm. By the way, we're talking about the severe weather threat for us today. This is not the main event. The main event is what's going to be coming in later on tonight, and that's going to be late tonight as well. So we are looking at a couple of rounds now of storm potential, the one in place and then one potentially a little bit later on tonight. So you've got Hayes Crossing. You just had hail go through there. Bringer, and you're getting out toward Lewis County, I believe, at that point. But Elliotteville, you are still within the path of the storm. It's very close to Christie as we are looking at this. So you've got your Civilian Conservation Corps trail. So that, again, is where the storm is headed to. But Elliotteville, you folks are the next ones in line. Elliotteville, you need to be in a safe spot now. Again, we've had at least a spotter report of some damage along I-64. There is an update here coming in for you. And again, it's very close to Elliotteville. Now, up there by Bringer, that's the hail. The storm, if it's, again, tornadic, would be just now passing Christie. So again, we're in the eastern parts of Rowan County. We are running now about 5 to 8 miles to the east of Moorhead. So we are in a pretty rural area of Rowan County. Any updates on the storm relative velocity? Let's go ahead and try and clear out a couple of things here for you. See if we can clear that. That's good. Okay, there we go. So there again is your tornado warning, which is, again, drawn kind of bizarrely, but we've got a severe thunderstorm warning getting up into Carter County. So that's where Bringer is up in Carter County. So you're there toward Olive Hill. The storm is headed towards Sandy Hook, although the warning does not extend that far. So again, you've got Moorhead here. The storm itself is well to the east now of Moorhead. You're hearing thunder, no doubt about it, and seeing a dark cloud to your east, but the tornadic part of the storm is well to the east of Moorhead. There is hail there.